What is up, guys? Another episode of Honor Among Thieves here, coming at you with a very, very special episode, very, very special story. Got a gentleman who has a unique story to tell. First car thief I've ever had on the show, so that's new. Gonna get into the underworld of Grand Theft Auto, how he made a lot of money in that racket, the backstory of how the business actually works, because most people think just because technology's evolved and stealing cars isn't a thing anymore, but it very much is. You're going to get to see it firsthand from him. So, Skinny Keem, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Hope the drive wasn't too bad.
Nah. I live in Florida, so it ain't that. It wasn't that bad.
Cool.
I'm out here every week, out Miami way every week.
Definitely. So, I checked you out on Ian Big Show. Mm-hmm. He's a friend of mine, Johnny Mitchell. So, your story's out there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah. And you're one of the only prolific stories I've seen is that involve like stealing cars and Grand Theft Auto, that kind of stuff. I'm very surprised that because cars are pretty profitable from what I've been hearing from what you've been telling me, right? There's a lot of money to be made. So I'm surprised that there's not more stories about that kind of a car ring, car theft ring and that kind of stuff. But your story has a lot of good elements. Right. It has the big organized crime thing, but then it also has the backstory with the connections and the people and and then your story eventually trying to get it into a movie somehow. So yeah, we'll get into all that. But so let's start at the beginning. So you're from Philly?
Yeah, I'm from Philly. South Philly. Okay. I was born and raised in South Philly, moved up to Southwest.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. What was Philly like growing up as a kid?
It was pretty good. South Philly was pretty good. My mom took care of us really well as kids. We had everything. It was the drug era back then. So
the 80s?
Yeah, in the 80s. Everybody had money.
Okay, so like the crack era.
Yeah. So I was born in 1980, so around then everybody had money. So we grew up as, I wouldn't say rich kids, but we had a lot as kids.
That era in Miami was pretty interesting too. You had all the coke dealers, the cocaine cowboys, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The 80s was a special. I tell everybody, I think I was born in the wrong era. I think I was supposed to be born in the 80s.
In the 80s?
Yeah. I'm a 90s kid, but they turn out how they turn out. So what are you into as a little kid? Like what?
Stealing.
Okay. All right.
Stealing,
anything, whatever?
Well, I started out stealing food stamps because